Hello everyone and welcome to a bonus unboxing. That's right, I've got an extra block. This is a Sci-Fi grab block because I renewed one of the subscriptions. So this is going to go at the end of either my arcade block unboxing or Connor's No Block Junior, whichever one comes first. So yeah, in the time-old tradition, I've got my small pen knife cut towards trot. We established these over there. Yeah, there we go. So, knife away. Let's play it safe. So, let's have a look at what we've got. Because this is a grab block, it's basically a load of stuff that's come in previous Sci-Fi blocks before. As you can tell, because the t-shirt is one I already own. It's another of the TARDIS ones. So, if anyone watching this is a 2XL wants this shirt, leave me a comment. You might get it. What else have we got? We've got a bobblehead of David Tennant. That'll go with the shirt. So that's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. What else has it got? You also got a figure of Kaylee, the best character in Firefly. In my opinion, don't start flame wars. What else have we got? We've got a little magnet of Speak and Spell saying phone home. So presumably that's from E.T. Yes, I've seen E.T. Don't get me started. Star Trek versus Planet of the Apes comic book. The Primate Directive looks pretty fun. I'll have to talk about that on the main podcast when we get round to recording again. And finally, a little art print of Boba Fett. So, or more specifically, a Boba Fett action figure that's blue. So, fair enough. So yeah, this is all the stuff that we got in the grab block. So this was the $9.99 full size grab block. You can get a $7.99 junior block that basically comes without a t-shirt. So I probably should have gone for that, shouldn't I? Oh well. Unless it means it's a grab block of the junior stuff. Either way. So like, yeah. So that's kind of the selection that you've got there. Some credits and yeah. So pretty much that is the kind of selection of stuff that you would get from a Sci-Fi block. It mainly be stuff like Star Trek, Doctor Who, Star Wars, Firefly. What else has there been in previous Sci-Fi blocks? Or just anything science fiction. Battlestar Galactica, that kind of thing. So yeah, if you're interested in science fiction stuff and you like getting cool random things in the mail, go for a Sci-Fi block. I mean, Mike was getting them. He did do an unboxing for one, and then he stopped. So mainly because he kept forgetting to do them. He kept getting the box, and you can tell he's a bit more impatient with them than I am, because he'd get the box and go, ooh, rip it open and go, I haven't got a camera with me. Oh. Whereas I go, ooh, look, a block. Let me find my camera and I will wait until the end of the day to open this. Luckily enough, I haven't had to today because I'm free earlier, I guess. Right, anyway, so that's enough of this bonus content, and like I said at the end of the main videos, then you can... There's a subscribe button somewhere up at the top. There's a panel at the bottom. Go check those out, and bye! Hello! You'll have just watched the Sci-Fi block bonus unboxing thing, and now, guess what? I have an arcade block, so we'll quickly go through this too. So yeah, one thing, as I'm opening this, I have actually switched my arcade block subscription to the Sci-Fi block one. So this is going to be the last arcade block, and then it'll just be Sci-Fi blocks from now on. But hey, whatever. So, oh yeah, I forgot to talk about cutting towards trot, never mind. So, see what we've got. We've got a history of gaming t-shirt. And it's got like loads of different controllers. You've got the SNES and Mega Drive controller and a few others, N64, Dreamcast, and some other ones I don't recognise because I didn't have all of them. So we've got these super chip clips. What are these? Make your favourite snacks invincible to air and moisture. What? Oh, as in like... Oh, chips. It's American. It means for like resealing crisp packets and stuff. So you fold the crisp packet over and then you pin that on the top. Fair enough. I got a little Assassin's Creed Mega Bloks man. Who's this guy? Pirate dude. Adewale, he's called. Fair enough. Ooh. Now this is one of the main reasons I was looking forward to this arcade block. Sega is labelled wrong. It says Sega Genesis. It should say Mega Drive, but yeah, Sega Genesis. USB hub. So yeah, this basically does what it says on the tin. It looks like a Mega Drive, but it's a 4-port USB hub. I'll open that up in a minute. Then the other thing I've got is Retro Video Game Magazine Replay Volume 1. So it's like a collection of a load of retro video game magazines issues. So yeah, you've got it says here 2 years, 10 issues, hundreds of pages. So this is basically the compilation of the first 10 issues of Retro Gaming Magazine. So I'm definitely going to be reading this. Looks fun. So yeah, I'll open this in a second and show you that more. So that's that. Let's see. So yeah, we got the Sega Genesis USB hub, the classic shirt controllers, Shirt Punch credit is actually appearing on this card now for some reason. And then yeah, okay. Well, and then next month, the stuff that we'll miss, you having an item from Batman Arkham Knight, and then Star Fox and Five Nights at Freddy's. It's probably a good thing I skipped that, because Connor doesn't like Five Nights at Freddy's because he says it's too creepy. I don't like it because I say it's boring. Because it's basically just... if you wanna see my main complaints about it, Zero Punctuation did a good video on it, mainly where he pointed out that the doors make no sense, seeing as they're held down via electricity rather than, you know, gravity, which is weird. So yeah, and here we are. Here is the, ooh, the switches actually work. The reset switch doesn't, obviously, but yeah, here you go. This is what it looks like. Let me move a bit closer to the camera. So it looks like that, basically, and then you've got the USB ports in the front there. I mean, problem is, well, I tell you, it isn't a problem, because this will now probably be the USB hub I will use for the Xbox to plug in extra controllers and Connor's game profile and stuff like that. Maybe, depending. I'll have to check whether they all fit, because this is based on normal USB stuff and USB plugs and like stick drives, whereas Connor's USB drive that he's got his gamer profile on is, funnily enough, a my phone interrupting me, sorry. It's a steam-powered Giraffe one that I got with the special edition of Mark III when that came out. So he's got that, and it's because it's a round thing, because it's like one of those USB keyring type things that slides round. So because of that, I don't know whether it'll fit in, but it'll work for everything else. So just means we can plug like 8 things into the Xbox now. I'd use it on my PC, but I've already got a multi-USB thing that is USB 3, which is like 1 billion times faster. So yeah, but this will. Plus, it'll look fun having a Sega Mega Drive sticking out of my Xbox. So yeah, so that's the plans for that. Ooh. It comes with a sticker. It also says Sega Genesis rather than Mega Drive. Can't win them all. But yeah, like I said, that was this month's arcade block. I'm going to, from now on, I'll be getting the Sci-Fi blocks, or at least I should be. I think after this subscription, I may stop getting them for a little bit, just because basically I can't afford it at the minute. I'll keep Connor's Nerd Block Juniors coming though, so because he enjoys them. So and he likes doing the unboxing and stuff like that, even if he doesn't look at the camera. But yeah, so that'll keep going. It's just these ones with me will probably by myself will probably disappear, unless it's like the odd game coming. Like I've ordered. One thing I will mention on here, I have backed a game called Dual Universe on Kickstarter. If you want to check that out, you can go. I'll stick a link below, and basically it's kind of like, you know how me and Xander have been doing the Elite Dangerous videos. It's kind of like Elite Dangerous, but rather than being instances of the world, like, so you can have 30 players in one place at a time, it's all supposed to be like one thing, and it works with voxel, kind of like so it's kind of like Elite Dangerous crossed with Space Engineers, if you've ever played either of those games. If you haven't, if you want to look at Elite Dangerous, go and check out the channel Obsidian Ant. I mentioned that on the or actually look at the vlog that me and Xander did, because that's pretty much Elite Dangerous. Obviously, if you go and watch Obsidian Ant, it's more action-packed because he shows highlights and stuff, whereas we were just flying around space and talking nonsense. If you want to see Space Engineers, I recommend Hat Films series on Space Engineers, unless you don't like swearing, in which case I recommend someone else's. But yeah, it's basically a combination of the two, so you can actually build your own design spaceships and buildings and stuff like that, and what you do, other players will be able to find and see and everything like that. So it does sound a really cool game, and the way I've backed it gives me like beta and alpha access and the physical like box of the game and stuff, so I might do unboxings for that, or like any other special nerdy thing. Like the Evil Dead 2 game, me and Mike are going to do an unboxing for that, and stuff like that, really. So yeah, anyway, I'll end this. If you want to, you know the usual messages. If you want to subscribe, there's the button underneath, or there's somewhere up above me, there's a button to press, if I remember the annotations, and then down the bottom is in the bottom corner there's an example of the type of other stuff that we show. So yeah, have a look around the channel, subscribe if you like it. Tell me why you don't if you don't. And yeah, see ya. I can't think of a funny way to end this time, so just bye.